Alrighty, good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream tonight. We are progressing further towards Heavensward. We are not too terribly far away now. We are exactly towards the end of 2.2, on our way to 2.3. We're getting there, folks. We're almost there. Doing some extracurricular stuff in the background. Hope everyone's feeling well. It is a, I'm somewhere around there. Yeah, as long as I get the ballpark, I think I'm good. Yes, we are finishing up where we left off the other day. Unfortunately, there's a mess of quests leading into that. So we weren't able to finish up last stream. We're going to finish it up tonight. We should have been streaming last night, but literally the Final Fantasy gods said, not today. Their regular scheduled maintenance started at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Monday. And then it ran till 3 a.m. So they basically said, this ain't it, chief. Maintenance, I got maintenanced, what have you. So I do appreciate all of you guys being able to take the mulligan and move it over one day. Just as a heads up for that, my Friday stream will actually be moved to Saturday this week, and I'll make a community post and you guys will see it. This week is actually the week for my daughter's dance show. So every single night, basically this week, we are prepping for that show, and that show is also on Friday night. And I probably won't be back until like 11:30 or something. It's a long night. It's a great night. I enjoy it. It's always great to see her being able to perform, do what she's been practicing for over a year, perform it in front of the stage. It's a big deal. We, take her out for ice cream and all, the whole 9 yards. So Friday stream moved to Saturday. Saturday night we'll come back and we'll do what we got to do. I will say it has been a wild weekend and we are here, but I do have one thing that I want to bring up to you guys. And I really it's something that I was thinking about today because it actually came up after school. Do you guys remember the fundraisers? I figure most of you guys are in and around my neighborhood as far as age. We'll say like somewhere between like, I'm guessing 25 to about like 40, somewhere in my neighborhood. Some a little higher, some a little lower. I get that. Do you guys remember fundraisers? Those fundraisers where they would basically say, hey, go out and raise as much money as you can for the school and we'll give you one of these cool prizes. You guys remember those, right? I remember, and I explain why this brought up. I remember when I was a kid, there was like this really cool like lightning etched hat, and honestly, it looked like it was airbrushed. It was airbrushed hat. If you raise $75, right? You raise like $75, you can get this really cool airbrushed hat. And they even did you one better. Any of the prizes that you get from that, you get to wear to school. I'm working my ass off for that $75 mark so that I can get that hat, right? I'm all about it. I'm all for it. As an adult, I realize with that $75, mind you, in the 90s, $75, you can just go and purchase several of those hats. Like, you didn't even have to beg, and it was just, Mom, I just want one of these hats. Okay, $7, here we go, right? Like, you think, so I bring this up because my daughter had a fundraiser at school, and she crushed it. We had a whole bunch of family members, friends go ahead and put money towards it. It was a great deal. Everything was fantastic. It was great. I think she had cleared like $100 or something like that. It was something really good, something really cool. She made over $100. Those assholes, and I say it with love, those assholes gave her a blow up like dodgeball. You know, those really rubber, like hit you in the face, it stings for a week, rubber ball, dodgeball. That's what she got. I was like, she raised $100. Are you kidding me? You could have gotten something a little bit better. No, she just got this little inflatable dodgeball, and it wasn't even inflated. You have to do the work yourself. And I was like, this is some horse shit if I've ever seen some. I got so damn mad. Oh, and I was like, what happened? We used to get cool stuff. They would show like, oh, you could get like they had like all the cool yo-yos. The yo-yos were there for like $30. Nope, they give her goddamn dodgeball. I got so mad, and I looked at my wife and I was like, what is this shit? Like, what is this? Where's the effort anymore? I can say though, luckily it was for like the American Heart Association, so you know that's like a little bit better. So it's okay. I get it, the fundraiser isn't for the kid. Let me put it this way: it isn't for the kid. It's to raise money for whatever cause we were doing. So you know, school, or American. I'm not shitting on why people do fundraisers. I get it. Like they are working these kids over. Like they are working them over, so everyone jumps in. I just had to explain that. I had to tell that little story. It kind of made me mad, but I figured you guys would appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad you guys are all fired up as much as I am. I do want to take one quick note. Of course, I do want to shout out to Sir Nix Kala. We have a new emoji that I was able to put out, and it's the nod. So now we get to put out a nod every time that the Warrior of Light or Caffeinated Dad nods. We have the new emoji. I do want to continue on with the other emoji idea, which was the espresso margarita with a donut rim. However, I ran out of spots. So I might look at moving one of my older emojis. Ideally, like, I mean, I have a whole bunch of coffee mug emojis, but I might put them elsewhere. But I will say, I just want to shout out to Sir Nix Kala. Thank you very much. I love the work. The work is fantastic, and I'm going to be going back to him immediately. And Nicole is starting off strong. I mentioned that one emoji. There we go. Thank you very much, Nicole. You are. I'm actually glad you're here. I'm actually glad you're able to play.
Look at this distinguished
Welcome in, distinguished gentlemen and ladies. I'll say. Go ahead and put out your mugs, your emojis, the ones that you guys want to. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing good. Vernacular ham. I was gonna say.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Vernacular ham is like ready to go. He was like,
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
I was gonna say, let me just like, I'll just change screen. Look, here we are. Easy. I must go onward and save the realm. And there it goes. Send out some more mugs while we go through. I'll even give you guys a little bit of an early joke. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? That's right, it's called a little horse.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
There we go. Hope you guys enjoy that. Welcome in all the caffeinated members, new members of the
gentleman.
There we go. I can get them with those nods.
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at this distinguished gentleman.
All right. So a little horse.
Look
yep, got it.
Distinguished gentleman.
Personal approach may reach, otherwise remain ignorant to. Okay. All right, so where we were is that we're needing to basically, Alphino is slowly coming up, and I actually realized you guys can't see me. You guys aren't looking at what I'm looking at. Alphino is now rising up to the occasion to say, basically, Minfilia is starting to become unfit for leading, is basically the feeling that I'm getting. Hi, pricks, welcome into the Caffeinated Cult. Again, guys, here we go. The little slapping sounds, that's Galactic. Galactic has been standing here for like impatiently for about 10-15 minutes. Waiting for me to keep moving. Oh, see, there you go. Wait, hold on. There you go. Not even making contact. Animation's wild. So we do have quite a bit to go through. Now we have to go look for potential, we'll say, new recruits. We're looking for recruits here, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Perverted, I did see the comment about the Dragoon videos. I actually actually I'll give you guys a quick look. So Galactic has been working with me on the side, so I have my gear sets. I can switch to Dragoon, which I'm already set up, ready to go immediately. He was telling me about the plates, and I was really, really happy about the plates. I thought that was really cool. But like we're ready to go with the Dragoon once we finish up the post Realm Reborn stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff. My favorite is the elusive leap, the jump backwards. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there, getting ready, almost ready. So I do want to save that one ready for what's it, the beginning of Heavensward. Once we get in Heavensward, I'm ready to go. Yeah, Galactic has readily helped me become the very best pole dancer that I can be. really supported me all the way. So Bar, for my current level, yes, it is a very good set. I think it's actually one of the best sets that you can get at this time. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't better gear as you get further and further. But as you go further, or at least right where I'm at now, it's fantastic gear. And also it's got a spear, so it's very pointy. That is the Dragoon coils armor, yes. But that's like the ladder coils. All right, so now we are talking to some people, and Galactic's put his spear into the conversation. That's like the ladder end of the coils. We're waiting for the first time you jump off a duty platform. Oh, Opal, it's gonna happen. It is so gonna happen. Absolutely. Roswin. All right. So she was full of crap. She said that that wasn't gonna happen. All right. We need to head south. It's gonna look good. That's your video with the spear hitting swarms. It don't make no damn sense. Like in the latest video, I had to stab a bat with a spear. That don't make no sense either. Like, how is that going to be any easier? All right, so he's not going to be any help, or G, excuse me. Is not going to be any help. We are looking for people to join in with Galactic's, Aquanaut's new fighting force, his basic United Free Company. Grab a like for Dad, help the Algomigo. It's 8 now. I'm thinking in Final Fantasy terms. You did download to Final Fantasy 14. Bar, welcome in. I know that you I remember our days from Guild Wars 2. I remember you. Any classes in particular have your eye? When you start paying for membership, can I trade you coffee in game? I'll have to. I've kind of made it a point to like not take any handouts if I can help it. Real. This was the was the extra guy from the Titan Quest. Right before the Titan Quest, we had to go around town and we had to whistle for him. It's coffee, bro. All right, so we're getting real. All right, and there's a couple more that we have to get. I don't know where the hell they are. I guess they're all the way up here. One thing that I did notice, especially as I was leveling Dragoon, is like half of my rotation. Now, again, this is only at level 50. Half of my rotation is basically me spamming various off cooldown jumps. And Galactic was like telling me, it was like, yeah, that's basically Dragoon. Like, you have your baseline rotation, which is like 4 or 5 abilities, and then you're just jumping the whole damn time. Bar, you're looking for a mage class. So mage class, and of course, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. The more traditional turret, we'll say mage, is probably going to be your black mage. Sit back and cast, like that's all you're doing is just straight up casting. Red mage works in between, and is more kind of like what you might see for like an elementalist, more like a weaver. Yeah, I guess if that makes sense. So like you can bounce in it back and forth. And again, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, red mage is more fun. A lot of people have more fun with that one. And then the another alternative you might have is the summoner, which is exactly as it sounds. You just summon various you summon basically previous torments. Like you summon Ifrit, who's like this fire demon. You summon what's it, Garuda, and then you summon all these other creatures that like terrorize the world. So it's probably not the best look. Bahamut. All right, Carvalian says no. He says, I'm gonna pay attention, but no. Cool. Enjoy the easy rotation while you can. You're about halfway through the level cap, considering how soon we before Dawn Trail. I heard, I heard, what's his name? The Dragoon is getting a change in, Dawn Trail. Like, getting flipped. Like, all over the place. Not literally flipped in the air, but you get the point. Alright, I was hoping for Raynor. I like Raynor. There's Wernans. Werzoen. Wormy boy. Dragoon and Astrology getting reworked. Gotcha. Yep, and we are afraid. As a bonus, Red Mage can flashbang the entire party. Wait, hold on. I can do this. Astrologian's always getting reworked. Actually, wait, no, I need to be up here on the upper decks. Where the hell is he? Oh, wait, duh. I gotta go back to the... This is my hometown, my home city, my starting city, I should say, and I completely forgot where it was. Tarot cards, 3 of swords, 3 of swords, 3 of swords. Oh, boy. I always forget where I gotta go. Yeah, but I heard the Dragoon is getting a rework, and I'm interested in what changes will happen. I'm excited for the Dragoon, but it gives me anxiety what they're gonna do. Hey, yes and no, and perhaps I haven't spent a lot of time playing it, so maybe I'm not as attached as others. We'll see. By the way, I'm not sponsored by LaCroix. They had a sale. The local grocery store. This is the only reason I have it. It's usually too expensive for me. But it is very good. Old girl in the market. When the live letter hits. Changes and just as I'll learn it. Now, I guess that was always my, fear is, if I fully commit to something and then it changes, but then it's what's the point of not actually enjoying the class that you're going to enjoy without the fear of doing it? Because that came in, Galactic did remind me that Dragoon was getting a rework, and I was like, I'd rather just play it now, you know? Alright, we gotta go to New Gridania. It's easier to do this than to actually just take the actual airship that takes us there. We can just teleport. Why make things difficult? Wait, now I need to go over this way. Summoning starts as an summoner starts as an arcanist. And yeah, in Limsa. Monk is a fun job. Monk looks good. Someone was saying that I should do what they're, and I'm quoting here, air quoting, is that I should do the I guess it's like the meteor challenge. Is that whatever is featured in the main videos for, or the main trailer videos, so like Warrior for A Realm Reborn, what's it, apparently the Dragoons in the Heavensward trailer. I have not seen it. But they said that it's like I should also do like either Monk or Samurai and Stormblood and go through that. And yeah, Nino, that may have been you. Play what you want to. Yeah, and that's also what I'm weighing is like, don't get me wrong, Monk looks cool, Samurai looks cool. You guys are probably gonna laugh, and I expect you to. I'm strongly considering Black Mage for what's it, Stormblood. Strongly considering. Okay, now we gotta go look for some more recruits here in Gridania. I don't move for mechanics class. Made as a dancer so you can dance enemies into a grave. If you play what you want, you'll want more fun, so will we. Well, and that's always the mentality that I have, is like, I'm going to play the classes that I actually find interesting. And for Guild Wars 2, I played Elementalist, which is about as close to a mage as you can possibly get in that game. And I loved it. I don't know. Black mages, it looks fun. It looks interesting. Laurentius. Wait a sec. This is the dude that sold us out to the Garlean Empire. I remember him because I kept shortening his name. Lauren. Yeah, it was that guy. Thank you, Frozen. He sold us out and was selling the wood whalers out, the guards of Gridania. He was selling them out to the Empire leading into it. What a dick. Why are we talking to him? Yeah, we gotta go typical caffeinated dad response. Black Mage has a learning curve. No, guys, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I remember this. I remember it. Oh man, and I didn't say anything, and he still invited himself. That was stupid. I don't like him. I don't like his name either. Laurentius. Sounds like a jerk. Black Mage is difficult, to master, and I think that's also kind of why I want to do it. Like, I guess I want that challenge, you know. Demi DW, welcome into the caffeinated cult. Throw out some mugs, everyone. If you guys got them, go ahead and send them out. I feel like I've seen this lady's name before. They're in the same team, so love the jerk. He's your jerk. Oh, man. Play Elementalist in Guild Wars 2. I would say, and correct me, and someone, if you've had experience both playing Red Mage and Elementalist, I would say that the Red Mage is the closest equivalent to an Elementalist comparison back and forth. I'm not standing by my jerk. No. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. Copperbell Mines, that's right. Okay, so we're all kind of getting like a equals balance plus fancy. Movement and dual casting is amazing. I've seen is here safely home. Okay, it didn't work out. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys all look fantastic. Glad you could join me on this wet evening. He has 2 legs, so leg is legless, a very specific man-specific nickname. Very man-specific nickname. I don't know. Maybe it's just like one of those things that it's like, in the short time that I've been here in Gridania, you're the first jerk that I met. Like, and I was like, yeah, I don't like you. I mean, Alfie was here, but he was already our jerk. Ursandel, I remember he was the waiter slash butler for Hawk Manor, and remember, Hawk is not spelled with a W, it's spelled with a Hawk. And he was the one who turned us on to that long ass quest line. I remember that. Yeah, he was the butler. I remember him. Offer this man placing your company. I'm both and honored by your invitation. All right, so basically, he's not going to do it because he still feels like crap. starting classes in 11, which is the basis for older games, but 14 was introduced later, so it was a bit weird. I'm coming, Galactic. Relax. Jeez. Okay, so she's not gonna do anything because we're not as organized as she would like us to be. Kind of rude. Okay. Can't say anything. Is it weird as a person who's pretty much maxed out Final Fantasy XIV, waiting for Dawn Trail to come out, or has a lot of fun in Guild Wars 2 as much as you've been reversed? And I think that's what's hilarious though, is that I've actually had quite a few comments of people who've said like, it's funny that I followed you because of Guild Wars 2, I have a mess of new player guides out there, but I followed you because of Guild Wars 2 because I was bored or I needed a break of Final Fantasy XIV. And at that same time, you've catapulted yourself into Final Fantasy XIV away from Guild Wars 2. It has happened a number of times, funny enough. And I'm glad you're enjoying Guild Wars 2. It's a great game. Wait, I don't know where Galactic ran off to. He might already be in Ul'dah. I think he has a spear. Anyway, Guild Wars 2 is a fantastic game, and it's a game I highly recommend. Buy once, basically play forever. You gotta buy the expansions. You gotta buy all the fancy stuff, we'll say, that goes with it. So like the each major expansion, and then they have the Living World seasons, which are kind of like the bridging stories between one expansion to the next. They're all great. I will say Icebrewed Saga's a little rushed, but there was a reason for that. All in all, it's a great story, and it's one that's like low-key, you don't really have to put a whole hell of a lot of effort into. Like, yeah, there are certain things that you'll have to learn about the game, there's things that you have to commit, but overall, it's really good for your time, honestly, because you can pick it up and play it whenever you want to and put it down, you don't have to worry about it. You're not going to fall behind, basically. So I will just say Guild Wars 2 is great in that aspect. Alrighty, now we are off to Ul'dah. You'll hold this time is the best time to be an MMO player. You have so many options, and everything's in a relatively good place. I can agree with that. I really can. Damn it, guys! I can take the Aethernet shard. I always forget it here. There's a ton of like really good MMOs that you can find yourself getting into, and I think a lot of MMOs have realized the idea of not necessarily hammering down on, we'll say, you know, you could only play this as long as you're with other players. Like you do have the option, we'll say, to be able to play solo and do what you need to. But I feel like a lot of MMOs of late understand that their population has gotten older. It's many older players, we'll say aged players, are looking at MMOs and spending time with MMOs. We're talking, I think the demographic for my channel, which is predominantly an MMO channel, the demographic for my channel is somewhere between like 25 and 40 is usually where most of my audience sits. And I'm sure it changes for person to person, but it's hilarious to look at it that way and realize that most MMOs have had a focus of that specifically. They're looking at games that don't always require a massive amount of groups, which is ironic in an MMO setting. And then like less financial obligations, faster tracking for most things. Like most people don't, especially for that demographic, don't have, you know, 200 hours to sit down and grind in RuneScape or old school RuneScape. It's like it's one of those things that it's funny to watch where it changes, but it's also a great time to be playing now. Let me put it that way. This one is working on that one now. Very chill game. Playing as a ranger in Guild Wars 2, but I use a greatsword. Still have a lot of leveling to do. Greatsword's just funny on a ranger, honestly. WoW isn't going anywhere. Blizzard attempts to self-implode, didn't kill it, and then it won't die. It still has 7 million players after all the bad crap that happens. Yep. Alright, so now I gotta go hunt some people down here in Steps of Fall. I'm actually kind of glad I saved it for this stream. This has not been just like something simple and easy. First MMO and you started a year and a half ago? Well, welcome in. Despite this not being my first MMO, this is one that I am actively caring about the story and how the game is actually perceived. Honestly. Like, Guild Wars 2 was great, but the story just kind of felt like procedurally generated. Like, yep, this is what we're gonna do. Moving on. Next. All right, so Wilfred joined in. We're just gonna have a ragtag group of people. The Walmart Avengers. Hey, you know what? If it gets the job done, you know, like, there's worse things that can happen. Courier of Light. RuneScape, Guild Wars 1. I played the hell out of Guild Wars 1, man. That's still a game that I like to go back to every now and then. It's just so damn good. Like, it is just such a great game, and I'm so glad that they keep it up, you know? So Yellow Moon, this was the lady for the Hildebrand quests. I remember this. I remember her. She was very short with us. And she was short with us again. So, here we go. Continues. Spears. Everyone's got their spears. Everyone's got their poses. Perfect. Love it. Love to see it. Need to give us a glamour item of a messenger bag. Oh, like what? Like a side satchel? Side satchel thing? Like how everyone's like dragoons now. Like everyone has their spears out. Spears out. Actually, I need to head south. Excuse me. Aurson, she was one of the churchgoers, or one of the church staff, we'll say, at Saint. It was north of Camp Drybones, and I can't remember the exact name. It was like Allah or Adam Salama, and I kept calling it Adam Sandler. Okay, she said no. Saint Adam Sandler. MOs take the right lessons from Final Fantasy XIV story and all that. Next to a very particular character. Singodi was the guy that we had to keep running to for sales for the Hildebrand quest, especially when he was about to die. Okay, no, he said no. A lot of people said no. A lot of people are just like, yeah, piss off. We'll be turning into a lioness come DT. Landbert. Okay, he said no. Alright, so now we gotta go back to, what's his name, Alfie, and basically say, yeah, we got all who we got. It's Aethernet shard. Ran right by. He's my favorite of the most minor NPCs. He was one of the Alamegans. I can't remember if we saw him here in the city or if we saw him... I can't remember where I first saw him. Let me put it that way. Everyone's got spears. It's great. Worth a damn. Everyone's got a spear. Red Mage, that reminds me. There was a book I read a long time ago, and I think I had to do it. I think my dad wanted me to do it. And it's called The Killer Angels, and it's essentially a retelling of the American Civil War. And it was written almost in a perspective from one of the British, we'll say, soldiers who was over there observing. He was there, and I believe he fought on the South, and he was observing everything that was going to happen, right? And he wrote back in one of his passages, and still stays with me today. You're like, everyone has a spear. One of the passages that he wrote back to the Crown in England was that it was astonishing. Everyone here is so kind and friendly and just easy to get along, to go along. It was incredible. And I couldn't figure out why until I realized that every single person had a gun. And that line stayed with me because I laughed out loud. I went and showed my dad. I was like, that is a hilarious line. I still remember reading that book, and I think I was only like, I don't know, 10 or something when I actually sat down and had to read the whole book. But I was just like, but like I told my dad, because they went into gruesome detail, and I was like, why are you telling me? And he was like, it's a book, you know, it's not that serious. And I was like, if you ever read a book and it changed your freaking life, like, that was the book for me that did it. I was like, I didn't know that happened. And they're talking about vicious disembowelment, and I'm like, oh, in gruesome detail. Like, woo-hoo. A single Alamegan youth. Maverick. Ute. Alamegan Ute. My cousin Vinny. All right, so we got a ragtag group of people, and they're basically just all here at our beck and call. I'm waiting for something to happen. Sultana Nanamo.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience, since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
Damn. Damn, get it, Sultana? She's like calling it out. She was like, look, you may have cleaned this bathroom, but I still smell the shit. Woo, woo, woo. Sultana.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies.
Yep. See? Nanamo is on, like... And I think that's a beautiful dynamic. Just real quick, I want to say the beautiful dynamic of her character is because she looks like soft in comparison to, say, like Meryl Webb. Well, or I always say Meryl Webb. The Grand Admiral. You look at her and it's like, you know that she's tough. You know that she'll kick your ass and just do that. Nanamo almost plays that like opposite. She doesn't look that way, but like the more and more she talks, the more that it's like, damn, okay, you're Sultana for a reason. Woo, 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 woo. She's very young for a leader, but like she's she ascended to the throne as a child, but she's kicking ass.
And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the warrior of light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi?
You can kill him. You're a Sultana. Say he tripped onto a dagger.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'Dan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime.
Hi, Kyrie.
To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
20 times. I was like, he just fell onto a dagger, and it's like... Gravity is natural. Ooh, anger fist.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Joshua said he fell down the stairs. All of them. Every single one. He fell down the stairs, but it was that, like, Tibetan castle, or that monk castle that's, like, way up top of the mountain.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
That scene hit a little bit different because I have 3 daughters. That scene hit really, really, actually a lot harder than I didn't want it to be. Yeah. So I mentioned it in the Discord. We were talking about kids and stuff like that, and I made mention, you know, like, again, I'm a father, so busy doing all that stuff. Well, we were talking about it, and I was like, the other morning, my middle one woke up. She woke up at like 5:30. For some reason, she wakes up at the ass crack of dawn, and she loves it. She woke up. She came in and woke me up, gave me a kiss on the cheek, and was like, "Good morning, Dad." And she was like off doing her own thing, and she just wanted to come by and tell me good morning. And it's like little daggers like that. So when I see things like that happen, I'm like, I made it real. Oh gods, have fun with this game. Nanimo's 21. Yeah, but it seems like she's going through a lot, you know? All right, I gotta check in with Tartaru. I'm still making amends. Okay, she's busy. Papa Meow. Thancred maybe wants to throw hands. Yita's ever the optimistic type. Boundless optimism is beginning to affect my better judgment. Certainly not helping. Alright, so your Stoll is like, I don't like winning this much. Linneman. Higiri. Alright, let's talk to Hoary Boulder. Yozen wants to still throw hands. The boulder. Yeah, he got rocked, and then I fought Hoary Boulder, and while he was trying to fight for his life, I did the Manderville dance. I was a toxic warrior. Character reminds me of Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, like he has, there's a pair of goggles that I guess every character can wear, or all classes can wear early on, and wore the glasses, and it just looked terrible. With the mustache, I was like, all it needs to do is just be red. Here's something subtle that I've noticed, especially with Minfilia, right? And maybe this is just me. Something with Minfilia that I've noticed is that every time she's never sitting in this chair. It's almost like she's sitting here, like just waiting. Like it's like almost like she's purposely putting herself to the side. And Minfilia's been the cause of a lot of attention in my mind. That she's like not. It almost is like a subtle sign that she's not able to assume the control of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm reading into it. I don't know. Louis Suave still lingers long. Hmm? They have something against chairs. She doesn't feel worthy of the chair. That's kind of what I was thinking. Bar, is there a Lord of Farron type character in Final Fantasy XIV? His name is Hildebrand. His name is Hildebrand. That's all I will say. Where do I need to go? I need to go out here. This was not my intent. Hildebrand Hillador Maximilian Manderville. Angel on your shoulder rather than a leader. Yeah, I can kind of see that. If she needs to sit down, I'll gladly be by her chair. All these guys had to run over here to just sit down on the floor. All right, so their supplies got taken by bandits. Didn't we just get a whole trial, a group of people? Come on. We just got a group of people. Let's go. Come on. Ah. All right, so all the stuff was coming from Korthot. Can you guys not get abducted? Please don't die. Please don't die. Everyone chill. All right, so now we got to go talk to Harchenfall. Lord Harchbrother. The courier does not need a posse for his dozen bandits. Yes. What's it? The conclusion of the Dragoon story, by the way, is coming out. It should be out Wednesday. No, excuse me, Thursday. I still have to edit it and still have to put it together. I have most of it done. There's just some things that I want to put together. This is incredible. By the way, Estinian Wormblunt, the Azure Dragoon. And the fact that he's wearing a mage dress just makes it that much better. That's fantastic. I lost my job to you. Oh, I can't do it. Hold on, wait. I rolled a nat 20 on Dragon Blast. Critical success. Estinian. He's the Azure Dragoon. I know what you guys meant. So even before I watched or played Final Fantasy XIV, I did watch the crap guides. I have seen most of the crap guides, so I saw that one, and now I understand what you mean. What is this? Aside from my crop. Interesting. No, I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Oh no, what are the brooms here too? A round dragon. Would love a story that doesn't revolve around.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest.
This is not what I thought his voice was going to sound like. I was expecting something deeper. I don't know if I like it.
Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil.
They're all British. Oh no, he's classic pretty boy.
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortemps does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts.
It's spelled Fortemps. F-O-R-T-E-M-P-S. Fortemps. It's not Fortemps? Oh, it's all French. Never mind. Ah, that is not what I expected.
It was in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed.
Everything is France. the thumbnail for my Heavensward and be like Final Fantasy, but it's all but it's based in France. Ah, here comes the French.
Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones.
I know French
and would gladly
14.
embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty
Always has
is rare
been.
indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Here comes a nod. Nod!
Hello, Nay's blessing.
Nod. You guys gotta do it. We have an emote for it. Nod.
But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past.
Nod.
And I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again.
Nod. It's fantastic. I love this emote. Cernix, thank you for putting this together.
Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Alright, so now we gotta go deal with some brigands. We gotta go talk to Dragoon. Everyone's sleeping. This is the only cool emote that I have right now. Also, I don't wanna throw shade at anyone. Notice all of these guys over here. By the way, excellent that you joined in, Rando. All these guys over here do not have just endlessly doing squats. Shirtless men everywhere. Fantastic. Love it. Excellent. Bar, that's a good example of what you may not have been prepared for coming from Guild Wars 2, but it shouldn't be too unexpected. Guild Wars 2 has quite a bit of stuff that's like, we'll say, it'll catch you off guard if you're unprepared. Let me put it that way. That is one thing. Their thighs can pierce the heavens in the freezing cold. Let's get physical. Physical. I love that I can fly. Is that supposed to be Korthos in the background? That's Korthos over there, right? I think so. Yeah, that's Korthos. I'm gonna say that's Korthos. Or Ishgard, excuse me. Wrong one. You guys know what I meant. You're in Korthos. You guys knew what I meant. Actually, that's considered Ishgard, my good man. You looking for Korthos? It's all around you. Guys, I'm over here fighting for my life, all right? That answer was fun. Damn it. Like, nobody gave me any praise for, like, understanding where each one of these characters laid in the original Realm Reborn story as we were talking to each one of them. No. But the second I make one comment, it'll be like, oh, is that, no, that's Korthos. Oh, wait, I mean, Ishgard. You guys know what I meant. Right, it's like, we got you. We got you. You asked us? It will be on the test. The hobbits, and the hobbits. Yeah, Iris got it. Actually. All right, Drillmont. Lost in a grip of righteous fervor. All right, so they're overzealous. Now we gotta go hunt them down. We gotta go hunt all these guys down. I don't use stairs. Take the hobbits to Ishgard. They're taking the hobbits to Ishgard. Here. Ah, yes. Mistreated merchant. Return to Snowcloak. Okay. Who brought your horse in here? Guys, you can't bring a horse in here. This is a hospital. Isn't Snowcloak up this way? Where's Snowcloak? He's down here. Snowcloak. Yeah, okay. So I was roughly the right area. Off over this way. Heretics. Dragons. I gotta go. Stream keeps lagging because of Wi-Fi. Good luck. Thank you. I'm glad you could hang out. I appreciate that. Complaining about zealotry. There's a big crit. Bam. Oh, another big crit. That was like 3/4 of your health full, buddy. Oh, Snowcloak. Okay, we've been here before. This is where we fought, what's it? Gilliam? Gilliam, the heretic? The Inquisitor. Gilliam. Nino, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. The isolated cometh. Elsa? Warrior of Light. Oh, come on, we could take scaredy cats. Guess Snowcloak's like entrance is like right here. She wanna build a snow dragoon. Someone in a blue shirt. Listen, sometimes you're right. If you're right, you're right. I mean, they're like, she's like Lady Iceheart. Listen, no, y'all can't even crap on me for it because like all three of my kids at one point or another, all three of my daughters wanted to be Elsa. So I've been listening to that Blue Ice Witch for so long. And yes, I said what I said. Drill me, boy. Didn't sound good. Gonna come back in on that one. Drill mine. You should let it go. I'll say it's stronger in an OG tale, but I started stronger than that of a Disney princess. Daughter loves Frozen. You can't help it. That Queen's Ice Bitch. That's Queen Ice Bitch to you. I'm so over that. You know who my favorite character is in that entire like universe? Is Wanderer Oaken. The giant like Swedish dude who's like for some reason always like talking in the highest pitched voice. It's my favorite character. Still steals the show every time he's on the screen. There you go. Big Summer Blood. See, you guys all know. You guys always know. All right, so Dromon agrees with us. We got to go back over to deal with, or we got to go talk to Hearts of Fall. Dad had a Pokeball. Elsa is legit an ice-based force of nature in original tale. Is seriously nerfed. What's it? What did the Snow Queen? I think was the original story. Was the original tale? The Snow Queen or something like that. The Ice Queen. That's basically what the lore was brought off of. Oh.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
I'm not a fan of these camera angles. I'm really not a fan of all of those camera angles. He came around that desk and was staring straight at my belt. And then they had the guys in the background. Moving on.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
Dude, can you, like, not lean in like I'm about to whisper a secret to you? Look at that cleave. I was gonna say, my breastplate is pretty out there. Remember, he's a flirt in some translations. You'd be glad to have him. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm allowed to react to the game the way it's like, it's what my experience is, so.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak?
Not gonna lie, the dude's got some good lashes, though. I have to know something about makeup. Just come on. He wants to call a caffeinated daddy.
Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretic's hideaway? May have a more robust reconnaissance.
This guy's just doing squats. Combat training squats. This is starting to make a lot more sense about Archenfall and his whole interaction, we'll say, with the Warrior of the Light, what just transpired, and why he's making his men work out without shirts. I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's coming together. I'm just saying, I'm picking it up. I understand the play of the game. It's cool. It's cool. I just needed to know the pieces. They just needed to be lined up, and there we go. I can understand the game.
Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority.
They're still just vigorously squatting in the background.
As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion.
The cop that. If we're referencing Top Gun, Dad, better do an edit later. Watching that movie as a kid versus watching it as an adult, Top Gun is significantly different. I just needed to know the play of the game. That's all I'll say.
Has garnered thus far. I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Still not what I thought he was going to sound like. Nod. Nod. There was a nod. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So that was pretty cool. All right. We understand a little bit more. This is good. We're doing squats during 2.0 in 2014. So they've been doing it for quite a bit. Okay, noted. Mainly because I like the slope. Stop zooming straight for the crotch. Okay. This is the best hat I have ever seen. Oh my gosh. This has to be it. I'm not even gonna use it, but that's the hat that I gotta use. Nope. We gotta have the top hat. Look, it's like a magician's hat. Like, is this your card? This is I know it's a caster only. I'll be a caster at one point, but we gotta do this one. I love that hat. All right, come on, let's go talk to Tartaru. Ski. It goes in the glamour chest. It's a secret Masca tool that'll help us later on. You knew, Ashton confused, you knew I was gonna get that one. Want to know how Estinian flew into orbit? Squats. This dude like literally takes off with a shotgun, just like, and he's up. Galactic, did I miss something? I saw you message me earlier. I think I caught up. I think I'm caught up. Tell me if I missed something. Gotcha. Yeah, how long would that take, Galactic? He's messaging me directly. Gold saucer themed weapons. Outside equals bad. This is why you don't go outside. All right, so now we got to go recruit our people. All right, we'll do that at the end, yeah? Galactic is suggesting something fun for us to do at the end of the stream. Never touch grass. It's better for you. Yu Hase. Deep blue uniform specifically for Alpha Nose Trial Organization. One of the many dungeons in that room. I don't know if it's a dungeon. You up here? This dingle. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I have no idea what we're doing. I don't like you. Don't try to be friendly with me. You betrayed the Wood Whalers, you dick. Oh, Alliane. Okay. Bar, there is all sorts of dungeons and instance content, and I mean, there is so much that you can get into this game. I've put about 100 hours in, and I haven't even scratched the surface. And I'm still in the free trial, by the way. I'd suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd be heard amongst all this bustle. No, I don't want to whistle. Wilfred. Yeah, this is still the base game. Just you wait. There's so much that you will eventually get into in this game. It is actually absurd. Epitome. Epithemy. Let's go with the Ilberd first. All right, so we're getting a ragtag group of what was it, the Walmart version of the Avengers, which I actually kind of like. F Misty Ped, 3,000 days. Crystal Braves, is that the name? Is that what they're going with? AKA the Walmart Avengers. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if I like that name. Don't spoil. Wait, is that really a spoil? I mean, like, it sounds like it's something I was about to find out very soon anyway. Just don't do any major story spoilers. I would call that something. I would say maybe that's minor. The target powers.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
I don't know if I like the name. Is that they will be incredibly important. I don't know if I like the name. Like, he uninvolved in peace.
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve
So
the
baby.
problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
More like Interpol. In his defense, it does sound like some shit that a 16-year-old would come up with. Yeah, I'd say that this is on par.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Yeah, they kind of look like a police
Please,
lance.
Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
Caffeinated Dad I'm leading them into battle.
The Scions stand ready.
She sounds teasing and mocking. That she's kind of had that tone with her. It's like, you know that she probably means well. Like, she means well, but she comes across as kind of like, you hussy. Like, Papa Meow in the background. That's all my boy. Good. Aggressive nods. Alrighty. Where the messenger bag would be most helpful. Get ready to run to
I'm
A to B
eager
like
to see
300
what the
times.
Crystal
Courier
Braves might
like gets work.
accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions.
Was that a nod? Orm, did I miss a nod?
Yes, I'm listening.
I started working on my
Our
own
worst fears are
warrior
confirmed.
due to a certain
The
character.
entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension.
you don't meet until much later. But also, you playing a warrior also inspired me. Well, I'm happy to. It's actually a lot of fun. Despite me playing the Dragoon, I'm still going to be working on the warrior in the background. Like, whenever I can actually get a quest for the warrior, I'm going to be playing it. Orion, what's going on? Recently did a video where they counted all the head nods, and it's way more than... I saw that video, and it was like... It was up in, like, well into the, like the thousands of nods, right? Like, it was something ridiculous.
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Who the hell is
I
Kryl?
see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon.
Kryl is Kryl. Shush. You got... Damn it, guys. Actually, Caffeinated.
When I learned of the loss of the
Kryl
Isle of
is
Val,
Kryl.
I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
Kryl, yes, she did call Kryl. This was right after we found out that Thancred was actually being possessed by La Habrea, and the Ultima weapon tried to shoot down our airship as we saved everyone. That was the episode basically right before the conclusion of A Realm Reborn. That's when she tried to call Kryl. I remember that. See? I pay attention.
To one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
Bar, I didn't know that.
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
Nope.
Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin's silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
She good, though.
Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Bestie that got cooked. She good, though. Torture fall. I was actually kind of hoping for more voice acting because his voice was kind of hilarious. Look, it's Ishgard. I got that one right this time. It's Foundation. It's a castle. We're all right. This is the guy who oversees the Holy See, isn't it? The Pope. Oh shit, that's a lot of Dragoons. That probably won't be a problem. That won't be a problem, guys. You guys are overthinking it. It'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine. Nothing sus. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You guys are overthinking. Overthinking. Opex Asians. Asians go to church? Yes, they do. Of course they do. Go to church. Actually, I got a better question for you. Why did the belt go to jail? Why did the belt go to jail? You know why? Because he held up the pants. Can't do that. It's illegal. Can't hold him. Can't hold him up. Your anguished groans sustain me. I could see the chat moving. I'm not looking at it yet. Chat's over here. I'm looking at the game. I'm reading. If you'll excuse me, I have to read about my castle. Dad joke primal. That's the final boss. I groan, but I'm too confused. What? No. What? What? No, Eric, I'm not doing that. That's a bait, and that's a bait, and I'm not falling for it. All right, so now we got to go help Alpha know, because apparently there's already a traitor in the mist. Immediately after. The jokes, they still hurt us. No one expects the Ishgardian Inquisition. Like Memphilea's moan was on a different level. Like she had an echo, and it wasn't just like, like, you know, like if you get a really bad headache, like if any of you suffer through migraines, you guys know, like you hit that light and it's just like, oh, or you hear that noise, it really hurts, right? Hers was less of a pain moan and more of a moan. It was, like that. It was, I don't know why I had to reenact it. Most of you guys were there. You guys know what the hell I was talking about. I was not ready for that moan. Final Fantasy just hits different, I guess. Clip it. I'm the one fighting for those right now. Be by off by that tiny amount. Hilbert. Okay, some of the guys are here. So we gotta go talk to Alpha. No. Hey, don't king shame. Stop your turn. Who said that? Was that Ricky? I can't remember. I think it was Ricky Gervais. I want to say I've seen him say a clip like that, where it was like how to turn away people who are bullying me, and it's like, stop, no, you're turning me on. Like you say something like that, it's like, what? What? I'm pretty sure that was Ricky Gervais. Someone Google fact check me on that one. Was it Stephen Fry? I can only get so around. Stop, please. And there goes the PG. Guys, we did it. We almost made it 2 hours before the PG was gone. All right. New record. Nicola, what's the F for? The line over there, it was crossed. Time for chaos.
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
Okay, it is voice acted. I keep holding up my ear to be like, are we actually talking? Are we talking? Yeah, we're not talking.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
It's a little sloppy. We're going for a distance record, not speed. These jokes are sloppy. Yes. Yes, it just devolves over time.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies.
Not since the Lord of the Rings online stream where I was out there beating the wood. I was beating wood by myself. You know what? I had to beat my wood back because it was getting a little feisty. Yeah, you had to be there to understand the context of that one, but it's true.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the immortal flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
Yeah, he has a super loud voice.
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the immortal flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause.
The exact same face and hair in your game. He's got big vocal cords, and it's like, he's like, and make a good point though. He's like screaming in the loudest, most echoey room. Like he didn't even take me to a side room or like pull off, hey, let's go somewhere a little bit more private and talk about this. He's like, just shout, yeah, there's a traitor. Should be worried.
These conspirators
Someone
are
here.
the lines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
Nothing.
Now,
no response.
Much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste.
See, you all get it. He's like, and what's funny is that it's like, I tell you this, and he's like, I tell you this in the utmost confidence, and he doesn't like step forward to be like, here's what's going on, right? He's like, I'm going to maintain a safe 6 feet COVID distance away from you to inform you of why there is a traitor amongst us and is someone that we shall not trust. We don't know who the traitor is. It's like, damn it, dude, shut up. As Brian Reagan doing stand-up.
Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now.
He's very healthy with social distancing. He's one of those fellows that tells you top secret information from across the room.
We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly.
His shouting's very slow.
Assuming
Sloppy.
the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway. And if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Nod. Succession stuff happened earlier, finished earlier with this. Hall of Flame sounds like it's definitely a boss room. Right, but now and then it's just angry wife beater. Guy who's actually got a real sensitive side. Just saying. He's got a super duper sensitive side. Raubon. The Slappa thing is a meme from a level 60 dungeon, and this guy is associated with for CD's info. Thank you. I was gonna say, like, I just thought he was slopping because he was sitting there shouting. Like, why is this dude yelling so much? Raubon. Hey, Trey, good evening. He adopted Lala's.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Smile and wave, boys.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Come on, do a handshake. Do a handshake. Do a handshake.
But look at you, the honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
They missed the opportunity for them to do the real muscly, like, arm handshake right there from Predator. They missed the best time. That was the best opportunity to be like, you old scoundrel. And it's like, Dylan, you son of a bitch. And he comes in and gets that arm shake. They could have made that. Yes. That handshake was very good with Nero and Sid. They missed an opportunity right here. Just saying.
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye, we've both come far, have we not?
Too expensive. Handshake is too advanced for AR.
Lest you wonder, Ilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention.
Sven, you've been lurking here the whole time. I'd imagine you're actually getting ready for your day, for the rest of work. I hope you have a good day, buddy.
As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Sven, I hope you have a good day, buddy. I hope it's not a crazy busy for you. And Thal's balls was just mentioned, just so everyone just so you guys know. Thal's balls. Just so you didn't miss it. Thal's balls.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Ilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
So Bar, just for reference, Thal is like a patron deity in Ulda. And they say it almost as like an oh my god or oh my gosh type thing. And it's like they say balls emote. Like it's kind of a joke. And it had to be explained to me. And if I'm saying it and explaining it wrong, guys, please jump in. But it's like I thought about doing that as an emoji, but how do I do it without pissing off YouTube? It's a very delicate thing not to piss off YouTube, right? So yes, Thal's balls is basically like it's almost like saying, oh my god, like damn. Have Thal with the basketball. That's actually not a bad idea. I did
my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company.
Can't answer that. Oh hell. Thal balling. These are all pretty terrible. I think that's gonna require actual balls. I haven't been paying attention.
I have tidings.
It's a weird segue in a conversation. I have tidings. Could have done a little cleaner.
So there has been progress.
Should have an idea, but it's Saul.
I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Sounds like the transition was sloppy. This dude had like an acoustic blaster at the Rising Stones, and now he's like whispering, and these two
So
are
it is
able to
we who have been
communicate.
compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's
Oh,
loyalty
now
may be
they're
bought
they're
for a
being
fistful
quiet.
of gil.
Shh. Let's be quiet here in a public marketplace, because the player knows it now.
But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it? Very well.
I clicked that
I
too
will have
early.
my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime.
You might hear us. Oh my god. Color note is blue. So he's literally dressed up like Falls Balls. Just putting it together, folks.
It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
You guys could have had the coolest handshake. I'm just saying.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Like Falls. What? Yes, I said what I said. Blue Falls Balls. I said what I said. And no, there's no backtracking. It's recorded. We're two large men, one
Flame
prominent
General.
local position.
You wear the
Politician.
mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up.
Sure, no one's listening.
Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Dad talking about the handshake. You rewatch Predator and you realize how kind of like cheesy of a movie it can be now. But like, I remember when I watched that for the first time, I was glued to that screen. That was such an intense movie to me. Oh, it's out there on the internet for all time. Yeah, I've come to the realization as a content creator, like once you say things, like especially on a live stream that I can't go back and edit or change, it's out there. Someone saw it. Someone saw it. It's up there. So it's like, yeah, I said blue Falls Balls. Spaceballs in theater. Spaceballs is a great one. How good are you with your Schwartz? Ain't going nowhere. Raubon and Pothy, I'm glad you bring it up. Raubon has kind of grown on me. Again, I went through the Limsa quests. The quests. I didn't actually spend time with. Let's see how these look. Yeah, they're okay. What item level are they? Alright, you know what? We'll go with that. Yeah, Pirate Lady's awesome. Pirate Lady was like the reason that I loved Glimpses so much. Shame Olda is the best starting zone. Alright, here we go. Gotta head on back. What do you guys think? It's 11 o'clock. I feel like we can go for a little bit later. I at least owe you guys this for a little bit. I owe that to you guys for a little bit just because I was blocked from streaming from yesterday. Thanks, Final Fantasy. Can you just click the damn portal? I just want the portal. That's all I need. Sadly, that doesn't compliment the head. Stay safe. We're supposed to be getting hit with weather change. My keeps changing on the spine. You can press control and make the portal on top of. Oh, okay. That actually makes things a lot easier. Someone mentioned that to me, actually. Even without maintenance, the game is being DD. Oh yeah. I did see that. That was actually going on in the Discord yesterday. It was mentioned. Aquanaut. See what he has to say. Sirens are already sounding again. Rehu, please stay safe. Please stay safe. Don't you dare stay on this stream for me. please. Like, I'll be here. Make sure you do what you gotta do. Let me just say. Okay. All right, so they got ambushed. One of our new Crystal Braves just got ambushed and is now waiting for us. Am I really that lazy to just teleport right out? Yes, I am. Tornado touchdown by your house yesterday. Good God. About too much coffee, Dad. We had a DDoS attack maintenance, so not a lot of people playing. Well, and it's funny is because I was like, I talked to my wife about it. My wife is my manager on many different levels, we'll say, and I have to remember that she is always right. Just saying. But she was, we made mention, and given that we were going to be busy, because again, this is my daughter's dance recital week, she was like, you could stream tonight, sure, or you could just hold off and stream tomorrow. And, sorry, I thought someone was knocking at the door. It probably, you'll be able to play Final Fantasy, you'll probably, yeah, it's just one day removed, it'll be fine. And it's like, I was like, all right, sure, you know, maybe someone's gonna be, you know, upset to, what's it, you know, like, that I'm not streaming live on Monday, but it's like, in that case, I would be playing, like, I think the choice was, like, Elden Ring, and I had a title for it. I was gonna call it, I was gonna have a picture of a guy from Elden Ring and just be like, so Final Fantasy's down for maintenance, so I guess I'll just die. And that was gonna be my like, tag into it. But then I was like, you know what, I'll just push it back a day. Last night I was able to hang out with her. We came up with a video idea. Yeah, just do what's best. Yeah, you got to. Guys, please make sure that you are okay to the best of your abilities if you are in the storm's path. Save that for next Monday's maintenance. Is there going to be maintenance next Monday too? Damn it. You're killing me. I hope there's not more. Can't take any more maintenance on Mondays. But maintenance is always Mondays. Whoa. Whoa. Come on, get up, Resh. Let's go, Resh. Got the best advice. So Sunday and Monday. Nod. There was a nod. We saw one. Got the Moogle Tombstone event coming back. move so far away. Brotherhood of the Nod. You won't be the only one playing. Like, I mean, hell, even though I won't be at Dawn Trail at that time, I think I am going to be playing. Like... Oh, I have to go over here to these little spots. I'll stream up, but probably not onto us. I wouldn't expect you to. But by the way, if you guys watch my stream while you're playing Dawn Trail, don't feel bad if you're not like engaging as much as I am, or like as I'm talking. Like, I get it. Like, y'all have been waiting for this for a while. Please. Very, very few times are you able to just log in and play a video game and, like on the crux of a new release. So, you know what? Just go ahead and do it. But the crafting rush, since I intend to somewhat pace myself for MSQ. I mean, I think there is some, like, I should pace myself, too, and not try to rush to get as close as I can, because that was a thought, but I think I only have, like, 8 beats now, and, I think that's going to be way too short, unless I'm, like, playing every single day and I drop all videos. Like, that's the only way that I can see myself even getting close, and even then, I don't think I would be as close. Like, it's not something that you rush, you know? Yeah, don't rush it. Fantasy South America. That's actually pretty funny. We get to go to my house. Oh, there you go. I hope you guys know that I have killed so many of you broiling people that I haven't even had to pop a cooldown. Come on, basic attack. Thank you. Forgot everything existed, or nothing existed. And I guess that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, I know that I'll eventually be able to get to it. Like, I know that I'll be able to get to the game and be able to play it as it is intended, we'll say. And I think that's why I'm also kind of keeping my, keeping everything kind of a little bit slower, you know? MSQ, yeah, the next expansion that's set to release in July. Gonna be fun. I'm excited. I probably don't realize all the value to the game. Oh, come on. Get away. Side jobs for fun, save footage, especially if you want to run them in late game. That's basically what I've been doing. It's like, because I thought about going back for the Black Mage, or maybe even getting into some crafting. I've had some people say that crafting is pretty good. Like, that storyline is pretty fun. Won't be crowded. Yeah, that's true. Looks slightly different with the upcoming graphics. Oh no, Sir Nix. Take a while for the gameplay to ramp up. Got you. Well, we will see. We'll see what happens. Unlock a special area in Heavensward. That seems ominous. They might block free trials from playing at the beginning of the expansion due to queue times. That might be true. That might be true. They did that in M-Walker. Oh no. Might just join just so I can keep playing. All right, so we saved the lady. And savage. It got so bad they literally had to stop spelling the expansion because they were so overloaded. I heard that. I did actually talk to Galactic about it because it was incredible. What a good problem to have is that your game is so popular that you can't possibly get all the same people on, right? Like, I know that that it kind of is like, well, wow, you think the servers would have been in a better spot, you know, but it's a good problem to have. Yeah, suffering from success. I feel like that's true. The third time. I'm hopeful it won't be as bad as more servers and no COVID anymore, so people might be more spread out, maybe coping. They can't keep getting away with this. You know what's funny is like because Elden Ring DLC comes out earlier, maybe that'll stifle it a little bit, right? All right, so now we're off to Korthos. Oh, that's the magician. That's the magician gloves. We got to keep getting the magician stuff. Ambassador for the Holy See of Ishgard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sir Amaric wishes to meet the man behind the legend. I would not deny him the pleasure of the company. Okay, all right. Let's go inform Minfilia. Let's go. He's not a boy, he's the daddy. Or he's not boy, he's daddy. Time for best boy. And a new X-Pack all happened at the same one, so it was unfortunate circumstances. Yeah, I do feel like there was quite a bit all at the same time right there. People will cry because they can't play the game. Happy end of the week. Yep. Oh, story time. Albathia's Spire. Okay, so they've been specifically uninvolved with everything that has happened. Like, Ishgard hasn't bothered to be a part of anything that is going on. Like, at all. So, and they don't help anyone. So now why all of a sudden are they paying attention to us? I wonder if it has anything to do with the Askians that we saw around the Pope. Swedish elves. Richard, that's perfect. Means they want something. Yeah. If someone's reaching out to you, they haven't helped you with anything. They haven't been involved with anything, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they want to meet with you and they want to talk to you. It's because there's something that you have that they want, right? Should we? Are totally unrelated. Pseudonym, you can't say that. You can't say that they're not involved because they were just there. We saw the cutscene. We saw them standing over the Pope. The Askians were just there to appreciate that majestic beard. No. If they wanted to really appreciate a beard, they would have been back there with the Sylphs talking to Ramo. Just saying. That's a beard. His beard is a secondary character model. Every other model has something together that's all one. He is two character models, one himself and the other his beard. No. Ingratiated yourself with the man. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. Nod. Or like 3-year-olds sticking their fingers in everything. Catholic religion is equivalent bar for the course. We had a nod. We had a nod, folks. All right, here we go. We're off to see the wizards, the wonderful wizards of Camp Dragonhead. Aggressive nods. You are kind of a hydrogen bomb. Yeah, Galactic, I'm gonna make a couple more quests and then we'll get together for what you suggested. I see you, don't worry. Maybe I wanted to see Harchenfont for a second. Hadn't seen my boy here in about like 15-20 minutes. Oh, cutscene, and is it gonna be voiced? I hope it's voiced. Oh, that's shitty. We're off to Isengard. Ever a welcome sight. Said, you'll learn that the camera moves in more cinematic ways when it's voiced. Got it. Pray inform the knight station outside of the intercessory. He will give you an entrance and send words to the other attendees. Yep, nod. Fool of a Lalafell. We all love husband font. I was expecting him to actually have a bit more voice acting, especially with like how they were presenting him. It was like, oh my. Oh damn, they just like stuffed us all over into the corner. This is a loud ass door.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case
So
with
damn
confidence
thirsty.
and clarity.
Bar, do you nod? Yeah. So your character has emote sounds, so like he'll do like yeah, or he'll cry or do stuff like that, but all the words for him are not like he doesn't talk, or he or she doesn't talk. He just nods. tons and tons of nods. Whose child is this? Who's this lady?
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
Is everyone British in this game? Just... everyone's British. Is my character British? Have I been British this whole time? Oh dear God. I had no idea. Everyone's like, yep, yep.
I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Emmerich, everyone simmer down, simmer down. Simmer down.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
That should simmer you guys down. You had Emmerich come in and say what he needs to say, and then you hear Alphino. That should just like we went up and then we went down. It's peaks and valleys, baby. We got to go up and down, until you get to Fantasy Scotland.
Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
This guy's got like that sultry voice. Like he almost feels like he's coming on to you when he's not. You know he's not. You know it's just very pivotal. He's just talking. He's just doing what he's saying. He's like, speaking of reputations. Yours towers over all, doesn't it? Yeah, I shouldn't be a voice actor.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Look at her.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Bloody heck, Harry. Southern accent is basically sped up British.
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
You know damn well the voice actor for that, like the voice actor for Emmerich is like breathing into the mic. It's about to be ASMR. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. And it's like, damn, turn down the hearth in here.
Now then, shall we begin?
Caffeinated Dad remains unflinching. A late night call center.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
My voice.
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations.
Fulgrad is Grandpa Tennyson from Ben 10. But you'll see how Yugiri's voice actor changes in Heavensward. The reason why is set. Can't make an Ellison pretty as Emmerich. You'll always be a coarse toad compared to him. Wait until this dude hits his, is it 7.0 or 7.0 or his Dawn Trail update? Dude's gonna look jacked. He's gonna look great.
Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare.
It's gonna be gorgeous. I don't think anyone's ready for
Guardians,
7.0 Airmark.
We are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
There is no
Then
war in
surely
Ishgard.
it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Can he be improved? Lord.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence.
I don't like how this is being set up.
Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortemps has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Okay, I don't like where this is going.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Fortemps.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear.
Politics and church.
However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Soma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies.
Okay, so the giant dragon that's wrapped around the blimp in Mordona, and more donuts.
I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
Oh, this is interesting.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
We'll give you provisions if you watch over a dragon corpse. Basically. Is he a hobbit? Alpha? No, he's just a mini Elizin child. He's only like 16, so he'll turn into these other guys and be as tall as them.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Just small.
What is the meaning of this?
Archibald. Damn.
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Doo-doo-doo.
It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Caffeinated Dad looks so out of place here. What? He's eternally 16. Oh, hello, everyone. All right, let me pick up this quest, and Galactic has something for us. All right, so now we'll go and talk to Harjafan. All right, Galactic, where do I go? Lead the way. Or are you already there? I think you're already there. You're back in more donuts, aren't you? Yep, he's already back in more donuts. Here we go. I mean, he kind of is, because the devs don't want to give us a timeline. Is more flirty in the non-English version. Apparently he's like downright like aggressive. He's like apparently aggressive as shit. The ultimate ballad. Yoshi P. The Wandering Minstrel. Yoshi P put into his own story. That I would have faltered had it not been the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, honest men and women who proffered the hand of friendship to a weary soul and led it safe from darkness. I like how I told the whole story of everything that happened in about one sentence. You saw that, right? Like, there was no further elaboration. It was just like, do-do-do-do-do. All right, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Are we doing min item level? Are we actually working on this, or are we doing regular queues? What do you guys think? What do you think? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing it's difficult. I need thoughts, guys. Always mine. How about this? How about we try a couple on min item level? How about we try a couple on min item level? If it's not working, then we'll move on to regular. I think that. I'd help if a goldfish is drowning. Blind progression, Ultima's Bane. Oh, wait, I actually talked to him again. Listen, it's going to be minimum item level, and it's probably going to be shitty. I'm probably going to die a lot, and we're all probably going to die a lot. And that's okay. That's okay. I want, again, we'll try this a couple of times on min item level, and then we'll do regular, and then we'll just see for the fun, you know? Just for the fun. Yeah, I was going to say, that's the whole point. I'm not expecting, if we get a one shot, this will actually require progression, probably. First time blind progression. Hey, it's okay. Listen, I used to raid and do all that shit for World of Warcraft where it was like super duper difficult. Everything was on the highest difficulty as that you could. And I remember progressing for months on a single character. And honestly, it was fun and it was stressful. Here, this is fun. This is just meant to be fun, guys. I think we're missing a healer. Is dodge AoEs and swap at 3 stacks of the debuff. Noted. White Mage, Astrologian. Looks like we got a Summoner. We got a Monk. We got Nicole as the Bard. Oh, Chloe's doing the nice. Chloe's doing the Dragoon. All right, here we go. But not by a huge margin. Galactic, was it set to min? Oh, so this isn't min item level. Oh, Galactic left. Oh, never mind. Back out. Back in. Never mind. Ultima's Fist. Hard enough that almost nothing in WoW compares. I expect a show. Rip. Alright. You should have made sure he was dead. I'm ready. I think this is gonna be fun. We're doing this. And if I remember during the main story, Ultima actually felt like he was trying to kill us. Alright, dodge AoE, stack on 3. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we ready? Oh, wait, hold on. Is it not mid-item level? And Galactic left again. All right, one more time, but this time with posterity. You know what the wipe was? That was 2 wipes. It's just no echo. Okay. Was trying to kill you. Here, look. 3rd time's a charm. Look, my hands are free. Salute you. $15 minus. Okay. Has been synced to level 61. Okay, I think there it goes. Alrighty, we ready, guys? Okay, I guess we're all in. Turn him to the side a little bit. Ooh. All right, interesting. All right, Galactic Taunt. Get Galactic up. Oh my god. This is so cool. No, I think that's white. That's white. Alright, got them 50%. It's not bad. Alright, so what happened there? Yeah, I got the side swipe by Ifrit. I wasn't paying attention. Bard can't tank. So it seemed like the AoEs were a little bit sloppy. I guess it was the easiest way to put it. We'll see where it goes. Maybe I'm not the one who should speak on it. Came in a bit hot. Rampart up. 2 stacks. Galactic has tank. No, still on me. There's 3 stacks. Galactic tank. Back. I'm about to get 4 stacks. Thank you. Good job with those. Galactic I'll be able to take in a sec. A free charge. Not the boss. Rampart's up for another 10. Oh no, we're all dead. I don't have anything else. I'm done. Damn. Balls, that was a lot better. What are we supposed to do with the ball phase? Don't let the balls touch. So the two are connected by lines, one person each. Yeah, we got deleted. Pairs, not singles. Okay. All right. So with the. Oh wait, got to turn on tank stance. Block balls with the face. All right. Fair enough. I'm at 3. Oh, I popped through the battle like a chum. Galactic, you've somehow avoided all 3. You only have 1 stack. A free charge through the center. I got chunked by him. Picking up the balls. Ramparts up. Oh, thrill of battle. Get me up as best you can. I have all the cooldowns that I have. Doing the best I can. Ooh, well done. Galactic's on boss. What the shit is that? Galactic, I'm watching. I'll tank. I don't have any attacks. I got him. Ramparts up in 5. Ramparts up now. I'll have home gang in 20 seconds. Thrill of the battle is up. Heal. Done. Galactic, your own boss. Popping up. Come here, you big bitch. Damn, this is tough. And I'm dead. Woo. Damn, that was pretty hard. What do you guys think? We got one more trial in min? One more trial in min and then move to regular? What do you guys think? Think we can do it? All right. Ramparts up. I don't know what that was. Hello? Heals, big heals. I'm done. Damn. I'm watching. Peter, thank you for grabbing the cup. Galactic, let me know if you need me to take them. Never mind. Yeah, I'll take them now. Ramparts up. I don't know how good this is going to be, dude. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, this was a rough attempt. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and throw them out there. Say thank you, Peter, for joining in. How many people did we lose? We've lost a handful. Let me know if I need to take him a little. Okay, I got him now. Vengeance popped. Rampart's up. Pop and throw the battle too. Just for good measure. Deleted. Damn, I've done it 4 times this round. Cooldowns, home gang. The last second home gang. Let's go. I don't have any more cooldowns. I won't for another 10 seconds. Big heals on me. I ate that whole thing. Shit. Limit break 3 healer. Every cooldown that I can pop right now. Directed laser for 3,000. What the hell was that? Good job, good job. Aderic boom. Oh, that wiped the party. Oh, that explosion. V and I appreciate it. That was a hell of a lot better. What's that, like 15%? 15%? All right, we got to do at least one more. We got to do at least 12%. There you go. All right, we got to do it. We got to do at least one more. Maybe this time I won't die so many times. All right. Nomad, thank you for hanging out tonight. Wise man once said, as long as I have more than 1 HP, then I am good to go. All right, there's 3. Take. Galactic, how do you take so little damage? A free charge through the middle. Galactic, let me know when you want it. I got the boss. I so popped home gang for that. Shit, that was on me. Wipe. Shit. All right, so it's the I guess it's like the disruptive laser, right? Disruptive laser is the one I gotta pop the cooldown for. That tank death was on me. I didn't pop home gang for it, and it's because I wasn't paying attention for it. Say again. I'm involved now. I've learned the fight a little bit better. Okay. All right, I'm respecting the countdown. Just a giant piece of paper up here. Loose with these cooldowns. All right, I got through most of that without actually losing the cooldown. I'm all right. I'm okay with that. Ifrit's up next. I'll just eat this one. Free charge through the middle. I got him, Galactic. I took him a little early. Or you took him back? I guess you took him back. Oh, bombs exploded. Cooldowns pop. Where the hell did that one come from? All right, Aether Dragoon. Slowly, slowly. Don't pop them all at once. We close to a hero limit break 3. That's what gets me, and it's like random. Jeez. We got enough for our LV3. But I think we need to save it for the Warrior or for the Dark Knight. Don't try to trade right now, damn it. Got it. I'm gonna have a cooldown in 2 seconds. Caught it. Hey! Yeah, Raven, I don't put up with that shit in my chat. No, 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 no. We don't do that here. And don't even dare act like you didn't know what the hell you were doing. Listen, there's a lot of things that I like to have fun with, and there's a lot of things that I do. I don't tolerate that shit in my channel. Take it somewhere else. Anyway, good job, guys. Woo. Ultimate choker of slaying. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. Let's turn around. You guys know the drill. Hey, Galactic, can you come over here? Because I know that I was stressing you out while I was tanking. Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go. Well done, guys. Alrighty. That was cool. I guess, does everyone get one? I'll need that last one. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. That was actually really fun. It's a little stressful because I kept dying. And I blame me. I blame me. That's all me. But yeah, that was cool, guys. Thank you. All right, I want to see who gets it. Okay. Oh, wait, I got the ultimate choker of slaying. Everyone get their stuff? All right. Yeah, I think it was like about 6 tries, something like that. Now this old chick can go to bed. I'm ready to go to bed too. Alrighty. That was fun. That was really cool. Dying is part of the fun. You're like alrighty, guys, that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys bringing me along for that and dragging. So you guys basically carried me. I did very little. There's very little for me to actually do there. But thank you. That was awesome. Big shout out to, of course, Galactic, I have to say, for being able to put this stuff together and tell me all about it and lead me to the fun stuff. That was cool. I'm missing that raiding, you know? Thank you for that. Chloe, by the way, I have to point out, is doing floor tank. Is he still Dragoon? Yep, he's doing floor tank. What a man. What a beast. Look at him. Excellent job, guys. All right, so this was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with the stream. I thought we ended it on a pretty good high note, you know? Like, of course, I want to shout out to all of you guys who are sitting here watching, hanging out, doing all this stuff. It's a lot of fun. You guys make it more fun. Let me put it that way. Also, shout out to all the members of the channel, the people who are supporting me, inching me ever so close to be able to do this full time. That is the goal. That way I don't have to answer to anyone else other than the 3 little ladies that run my life, basically. A big shout out to Nicola and Vernacular Ham for the gifted memberships. I always appreciate you guys. You guys show it up. You guys are always ready to create shenanigans, ready to go. It pricks Demi and Peter. Thank you for joining the Caffeinated Cult. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, joining the Caffeinated membership. We're gonna have to come with some more emojis. I think Falls Balls is like running the app right now. Also, I do want to give another big shout out to Sir Nix for the nod emote. I've basically been talking to Nix to be like, hey, you're gonna, if you're gonna have any more of these cool emojis, I'm gonna be coming to you. So, all right. So video out on Thursday. Next stream is Saturday. Will be Saturday 9:15. I'll post about it and we'll be good to go. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, stay caffeinated, folks.